I want a real fight. So he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight. And he got his advance. So there's no reason to make excuses of that. He signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So then now makes excuses. No.
I heard it so many times. You hear so many guys say, "I'm gonna beat Floyd. I'm gonna beat Floyd. I'm gonna beat Floyd." Well, we can go out there and he can do good for all 3 rounds. I'll still be 50-0 because it don't count. You know, when it's for all the marbles. If it's really for all the marbles, man, y'all know what I can do.
Push yourself in training, not only just training, but hard work. That's boxing, because very important is stamina.
Before their second fight, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao have an exciting news conference. Both fighters are sure of themselves, very focused, and ready to give fight fans from all over the world a great show.
The great thing about it is I did everything on my terms. And you look at so many champions, they can barely walk, they can barely talk. So that's not cool. The name of the game is to hit and not get hit. The less you get hit, the longer you last. And I want to keep everything. Your mind, the mind is a terrible thing. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. And I need this so I can continue to make smart investments and take care of my family.
Manny Pacquiao says he works out and does 30 to 36 rounds of boxing every day to show that he is disciplined, tough, and determined to be in great shape for upcoming fights.
All things is difficult when you push extra mile. Like the way you run, the way you hard work at the gym. Everything is hard when you give more extra effort and pushing yourself to the limit. So that's training. That's hard work. If you ask me, as a boxer, I don't need somebody to push me to work hard, work more. But I did. I was put that in my mind when I'm in training. I have to do extra mile to get that condition. Like, for example, at my fight is 12 rounds, so I'm doing 30 rounds, at least 30 to 36 rounds every.
Manny Pacquiao says that he never avoids problems and always takes on tough fights so that he can give his fans exciting shows and memorable entertainment every time he steps into the boxing ring.
My inspiration, give a good entertainment to the fans. Every fight, I always consider that it's gonna be a fight of protocol. Not running around like that. Fight is a fight. You have to be ready, you have to be 100% condition, your stamina.
Philippine flag. Mabuhay. And this is the best.
Manny Pacquiao says he is still strong and ready to fight. He thinks his body still has promise and is sure he can keep competing at a high level.
I'm back. The reason why I came back in boxing because I realized that I can still fight. I still have that passion, I still have that speed. I'm blessed by God.
Feels good, Manny, or what?
You feel good. Nice to be back.
I feel happiness in my heart that I can come back here for.
Manny Pacquiao says he is still strong, but not as strong as he used to be. He's also stressed that as he gets older, he needs to give himself more time to rest and heal during training to be as effective as possible.
When I work out, like.
What do you think like the biggest change is right now at 46 versus when you were younger?
The biggest changes that we have in training camp is like, we listen to the body. Like sometimes our mind is like push, go. But there is a time that the body, I need rest, I need recover. So the recovery, that's the question. So I have to feel my body to give recovery, to give time to recover. If I can push more, then I will push. But if my body is saying, oh no, you have to give me time to recover.
Teddy Atlas thinks that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is naturally healthy. But Manny Pacquiao has been more active, and that both athletes are about the same in terms of general fitness.
Fight, Barrios recently, and yeah, Mayweather's fresher, but inactivity could affect his timing, especially early in the fight. So next one, power. Well, the guy who's always been a naturally better puncher, not the naturally bigger guy though, so that equals it out a little bit, evens it out. The naturally bigger guy is Mayweather, but the natural puncher was always Pacquiao. He gets a check. Speed, who gets the edge there? Well, Mayweather always fast, always smooth, always fluid. And Pacquiao, tremendous hand and feet speed, foot speed. I give them both the check, no advantage. Defense, well, the forte and the reason he could fight so long for Mayweather has always been, he's been a wizard. He's been a defensive magician in the ring. Pacquiao gets hit more, but, he's a good defensive fighter. He's been great, but Mayweather's the man.
Additionally, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is working hard to prepare himself mentally and physically for a high-level fight by staying focused, disciplined, and smart.
Pick it up, Floyd. 50 and no mixing it up. My style is a money style. Oh no. No, it's not.
Manny Pacquiao has great footwork. He combines speed, balance, and razor-sharp accuracy to control his opponent's movements in the ring, changing angles smoothly, and applying constant pressure to them.
Oh, side. Hey, yo. Ano, step. Dali kayo pala, no? Good morning. The champion is here. Six.
Andre Ward defends Floyd Mayweather Jr. by talking about how Floyd's success is often criticized. Ward shows that many doubters only talk about what Floyd didn't do and don't talk about his achievements, dominance, or long-lasting effects on boxing. He talks about how Mayweather has always helped the sport, like how his interviews, public events, and interactions with the media have helped boxing become more well-known around the world. Ward also talks about Floyd's professionalism, discipline, and commitment throughout his career, pointing out that he always did his best for years. Ward thinks that Floyd's legacy should be looked at in a way that takes into account both his achievements and contributions outside of the ring.
Live on Netflix. I'ma just go back to Floyd Mayweather stating that he's gonna continue to campaign and come back to the sport as a whole. I'm torn on this. Anybody that has followed me, they know that I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan as a boxer. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather. I've shouted Floyd Mayweather out. I've defended Floyd Mayweather in terms of how commentators and media members have treated him throughout the years. Even though Floyd Mayweather is responsible for giving y'all a lot of free lunches at these media events to promote fights, the week of the fight, months before the fight, during the promo tour, Floyd Mayweather is responsible for y'all getting media credentialed at these big fights and getting these free lunches and being a part of a big event. But for years, I've heard people only talk about what Floyd Mayweather wasn't to them.
Max Kellerman tells the harsh truth about boxing. Many boxers spend their whole lives training for the sport, but don't get much help after their peak years. He talks about how fighters often train, discipline, and make sacrifices for decades. When they don't do well, though, fans, promoters, and even the business itself quickly forget about them. Kellerman says that boxing is hard on the body and the mind, and that long-term commitment isn't always rewarded. No matter what they've done, a lot of players quit because they're having health problems or money problems. His point shows how cruel boxing is. Being great only lasts for a short time. And boxers have to plan their lives after the ring as carefully as they do their jobs in the ring.
with the 3 fights that's coming up. Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. I think the guy's from Greece or something like that. What do you feel about great champions doing these kind of fights as well? Or just these kind of fights that's going on?
They need money.
Damn.
Yeah, when you need money. This is the problem with boxing. You think about financial literacy, right? And you talk about like NFL players or NBA players. There's support systems for those dudes. There's nothing like that for fighters. They got to figure it out all themselves. And if you're a fighter, that means you did not have options.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like basketball or football. If you could, like, by the way, football players couldn't play basketball or they play basketball. It's a better deal, right? That's if you can, you do. And boxers couldn't do either one of those things, right? They're too small or they got hurt, whatever it is. And so you're dealing with a section of our world that is unlike
Jose Ramirez, who trained in camp with Manny Pacquiao, says that Manny was smart, enthusiastic, and intense while training. His observation is that Pacquiao still seems to be very quick, strong, and dangerous in the gym, showing the same drive and fire that made him a world champion. Ramirez remembers Manny completely overwhelming his training partners with his speed and timing, and sometimes knocking them down, or out to show that his punching power has not changed. He thinks Pacquiao's dedication to training is the most impressive thing about him. He works hard at every practice and takes it very seriously, as if he were getting ready for a world title fight.
Kept I had with them, I was his man. I mean, I was going, 8-round sparring sessions, dude.
What does Jose Ramirez learn from Manny Pacquiao when you're in camp with him 3 times? What did you pick up from him?
Honestly, his work ethic, and then
the best work ethic.
The best work ethic,
days
man.
No days.
Every morning we used to get together and run. Even on sparring days, he runs.
With 20, 30, 50 people? Even
yeah, man, he has he has a lot of support out there.
That's amazing. It's like a movie. It's like Rocky.
We would go to the mall, and just because people knew we were his sparring partners, they wanted a picture with us. So
he's the man.
We had a lot of fans.
He's so humble, though. He doesn't know he's Manny Pacquiao. Very down to earth.
There was always like a crowd of 25 to 40 people outside the gym, from ladies to kids, just waiting for him.
Money and
he's going to give them all money before he walked in.
Yeah, he's very generous.
And
he's very humble. He doesn't let the fame change him. Like you never let the fame change you or nothing. You're the same person I met when you were a kid. But what did you learn boxing-wise besides work ethic? Is there any punch you learned? Is there any defensive movement?
Ramirez also says that Manny is still very good at footwork, explosiveness, and combinations, which makes him one of the hardest fighters to practice with. His speed and rhythm are hard to beat for even younger and bigger opponents. Even though he is old and has been fighting for a long time, Pacquiao continues to do better than expected, showing a strong mind and a professional attitude in every round. Everyone in the camp respects him because of how well he works out, how hard he works, and how aggressive he is. According to Ramirez's research, Manny is still very competitive. He has the skills, speed, and physical fitness to be a real threat in boxing right now.
Pacquiao always, what made Pacquiao very dangerous is that, he was very explosive. So there was punches that he just throw, he just throw, and all of a sudden, boom, boom.
Yeah, you don't see him coming.
It was that unexpected power. But it was put together by a combination of punches too. So
his feet set it up.
He had a heavy hand, so he used to snap his punches really good and pinpoint his shots really good. So he used to go to the top, body back to the top, and the second one would just boom, one punch.
What's the craziest thing you've seen him do in the gym, now sparring partner? Not you.
Oh, brother, he I was lucky not to get hit by one of those left hands, but he dropped.
Everybody.
Every camp, he would drop one fighter, one sparring partner.
And that's it.
Clean.
And they don't come back next camp.
Well, he dropped a couple in the Philippines, so they stayed.
Since their first fight, Manny Pacquiao has made it clear that he wants to fight them again. He believes that there is still unfinished business in the ring. He has said many times that he wants to fight Floyd Mayweather Jr. again, seeing it as a chance to show himself better prepared and under better circumstances. Floyd has nowhere to run, according to Pacquiao. He also says that there should be no more delays, excuses, or attempts to avoid setting up the repeat.
He had no way to get out of that.
He has to fight. Yes, Is it going to be an exhibition or is it going to be a sanctioned match?
No. Sanction match.
Awesome. Manny, are you happy that you're going to get the second opportunity? It seems like you guys are going to actually get in there again. Are you very excited to redeem yourself?
Yeah.
I know you spoke a lot about you were injured in the first fight and all, but what would this win mean for you in particular? Personally, you've accomplished so much, 8th division world champion and all. But what would a win over Floyd mean to you?
Oh, this is very important. I want to give him a 1.
Is it a bragging rights thing for you, Manny? Like you can prove you're better than him? You can prove you're better than him? Is that what this is? It's about still showing you're better than him?
I just want to teach him a lesson.
He says that the fight must happen if both fighters are truly professional and give fans what they've been hoping for. Manny stresses how important this repeat is, not just for history, but also for closure and high-level competition. He seems sure of himself and says he wants to fight Floyd and teach him a lesson about hard work, focus, and commitment. He said that there are no good reasons to put off or skip the fight right now. Now is the time for both fighters to settle their differences in the ring for good.
No, I think so.
Okay.
How do you like the new gym? You own now the Mayweather gym, now it's the Pacquiao gym.
Oh, I like it. I'm excited.
I heard the Mayweather promotion CEO say that if you guys have a successful rematch, there could be a third one. Manny, are you open to a trilogy?
What is that?
With Floyd, are you open to a trilogy? If they demand it,
We'll finish first.
According to Robert Garcia, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not taking his training seriously, while Manny Pacquiao is fully committed and pushing himself much harder. Garcia says that Manny is very committed. He jogs in the mountains, does hard conditioning drills, and is always pushing himself to the limit to keep up his top performance. He says Floyd's planning, on the other hand, doesn't seem hostile or demanding. The comparison shows that the two fighters have very different ways of training. Manny works hard, while Floyd takes a more laid-back method. Garcia says that Pacquiao's commitment to endurance and hard training gives him an edge when it comes to being physically ready, especially for high-level competitions where fitness and stamina are very important.
And I'll bet you Mayweather, people think, oh, Mayweather's out of shape, he's not training. I'll bet you deep in, behind curtains, that was doing workouts that's just to be in shape, to be able to box for 12 rounds. Mayweather's not killing himself in sparring. He's not killing his legs and running. But I bet you he's doing workouts that are not going to kill his legs and are not going to f him up when it comes to sparring. But I bet you he'll be in shape for the fight. And I bet you he's going to win by decision.
You think Mayweather decision? Manny's motivated.
Manny's burning himself out. Too much runs like a fucking true champion does. But he's 48.
Mayweather's older, Robert.
Yes, but he's not doing the same workouts that Manny's doing. Manny's showing it to the world. Manny's running in front of 50.
But he looks good when you watch.
He's running hard and he's gonna his body can't take that much. His body can't take that much. Mayweather knows his body can't take that much. That's why he's doing different trainings to be in shape, but to be able to perform and to be fast and to win a decision.
The doubts surrounding Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s rematch with Manny Pacquiao was looked into by Paulie Molinegie, Chris Algieri, and Lance Pugmire. They talk about how rumors, conversations, and public comments made fans and reporters not know if the fight would happen or not. They have now stated that the rematch has been officially agreed upon, and a date and place have been set. The talk shows how much people are looking forward to the fight because of the two fighters' pasts. Fans have been waiting for years for answers. Now, the confirmation brings excitement, closure, and new intrigue to one of the most historic rivalries in boxing, teasing a big sporting event that will be seen all over the world.
Pacquiao made announcements, no, they're not going to be a fight if it's not a real fight. Then now he's announcing the fight is on. Floyd never made any announcement afterwards. It reminds me of when Jake LaMotta was talking to his wife in Raging Bull. Who made you an authority? Well, all of a sudden you're an authority. Who made you?
He is half of this fight.
Well, yeah, but he's not the whole fight.
He's also
all of a sudden
one of the promoters
Who
as
made
well.
you an authority? Let's wait for the whole announcement first. All right, the fight's on. We got it. We always knew the fight was going to be on, did we not? Didn't I always tell you?
We did.
I've been telling you. You got no choice. You got no choice. The fight's on. The fight was always on. All right, go ahead, Lance.
Look, guys. This totally reminds me of when I covered Floyd during his career, and I would be told by his publicist Kelly Swanson, "Come on out to Las Vegas. Floyd will talk to you today." Getting to the gym, looking at Floyd, he's giving me stink eye. Like, is this guy gonna talk to me today? I have come all this way to talk to him. Is he gonna talk to me? I don't know. And then finally, at the last minute, hey, what do you need? So I think that's where we're at.
That's all for the video today. Watch out. Until the next time.